Peeps, question 3 of exercise 2C, sum and product of roots questions. For the equation, lots of k's, the sum of roots is twice their product. The sum of roots is twice their product. So if I took 2 times the product, it equals the sum. The sum of roots is twice their product. Okay. All right. So I've written the equation here. Sum minus b on a. We can discuss where that comes from in class. But you can figure it out for yourself. It's not particularly difficult. Product is c on a. Okay. What does it mean for this? Minus b. That's already a minus there. So minus minus makes 1 plus k. That's our b term on a. All right. The c term is a 3k plus 2. So there's our product. K. Now I think that if I multiply that by 2, it equals this one. It said, I'm going to read it one more time. The sum of the roots, no, that's not even the right question. Sorry, I'm really quite tired. The sum of the roots is twice their product. They're telling me that. The sum is twice the product. Okay. So I need to take this, the product, right? The sum equals 2 times the product. All right, so therefore 1 plus k on k equals 2, 3k plus 2 on k. Now given that those k's would be the same number, we could just say 1 plus k equals 6k plus 4, right? So the top part of the fraction there and this top would be the same. Now, let's say we multiply both sides by k. Maybe we should do that just in case we lose the solution. 2k, 3k plus 2, right? So we've done that. Right? Okay, so let's just solve this. We get minus 3 equals 5k. K equals minus 3 on 5. All right, good. So we've solved for k. It was a fraction. A little bit annoying, but okay. What would that mean for our quadratic? Minus 3/5 x squared minus, okay, 1 minus 3/5, that's 2/5. 1 minus 3/5 is 2/5. Plus, I'll leave this one in brackets. 3 times minus 3/5 minus 9/5. Look in here. Plus 2 equals 0. Now if the 2 is 10/5, we have 1/5 here. Let's times by 5. I like whole numbers. Minus 3. Actually, we should times by minus 5. I'll do it in 2 steps. Because this is equal to 0, I can manipulate this easily. Okay. Now, I think the question wants me to find the roots. We could have got to this quadratic a different way from the sum and the product. Let's just look at that. If I draw a line here, the sum was 1 plus k on k. The sum 1 plus minus 3 on 5, all divided by minus 3 on 5. 1 plus, that's 2/5, all right, divided by, same as, times 3 on minus, times 5 on minus 3, 5's cancel. We get minus 2/3. Now if you remember, that's our minus b on a term. So the a is 3. Yeah, that's what I had here. A minus b is a minus 2, so a b would be a 2. That's what I had here. Okay, product equals 3k plus 2. 3, I already did this here. 3k, k is minus 3 on 5, plus 2, divided by k. All of that divided by k equals, now here we had minus 9/5 plus 10/5, that's 1/5 divided by, same as, times the reciprocal, minus 1/3 equals c on a. Minus 1 is c. There it is. 3 is a. There it is. Okay. So that's my quadratic. I'm going to write it somewhere out of the way and then clear some space. Now the reason I'm doing that, wrong button. The reason I'm doing that is because pretty sure the question said to find, let's just read it. The sum of the roots is twice the product. Find k and find the 2 roots. Well, I better answer the question. And find the 2 roots. Do that on a calculator, it's the easiest way. Or I use quadratic formula, right? The quadratic formula is finding roots. The quadratic formula is, when you've got your quadratic, here I've put it in, see? You got your quadratic and it equals 0, like this one. 3, a was 3, b was 2, c was minus 1. Careful with the minus, press solve. Roots are 1/3 and minus 1. And I won't bore you with doing the quadratic formula. I think you've seen that enough, right? But you should be connecting that when they're talking about, when they're asking you, what are roots, right? What are the roots? These are the roots. Minus b plus or minus square root. Hopefully you've memorized this formula, right, by now, because we're using it a lot in this chapter. Okay. So I could have taken this quadratic, put it in here. I could have got the third and the, whatever the other solution was, a 1, I think. X is 1/3 and x was a minus 1. All right. Thank you.